If you're seeing this video, then chances are that you must have spilled some water on your MacBook Pro. Don't worry, in this video I'll show you some important tips and do's and don'ts as to how you can restore your Mac. How am I so sure? Because you're watching this video which was edited on one such restored MacBook Pro. Here are the list of steps we are strictly going to follow. Don't panic. Panic causes nothing but trouble. If you have poured water on your Mac, turn it upside down to drain all the water. Place a towel beneath the area spilled and let it dry out for at least 3 days. If it's just a few drops of water, then this step should be enough. Have patience. Do not switch on until 3 days. You might think that drying the Mac like this may be enough, but drying by evaporation depends on a lot of factors: humidity of your place, amount of ventilation, and so on. So minimum of 3 days is must. 4 days just to be sure. You don't want to gamble with your $1,600 laptop. If you have dropped lots of water, then follow these steps. It's time to remove your Mac and clean it. You will require two very important tools. One is isopropyl alcohol, which is used in cleaning electronic gadgets. I got mine from eBay and was very cheap for 400 ml. It was more than enough for my need. Second is pentalobe screwdrivers. I got mine from iFixit. Although eBay had lots of options, I was very worried about their metal quality. I had initially bought from a popular brand called Jackley, only to find its metal was very brittle and I couldn't even open one single screw. So iFixit was the best choice. I bought the entire screwdriver set for $25, but the shipping cost and import charges were twice as much. So the final cost I had to pay was 7,500 rupees. Why did I spend so much of money? Because without these tools, it is impossible to clean the MacBook. After each component is removed, you can see the areas affected. It will look something like this. Pour some isopropyl alcohol in a cup. Take a soft bristled toothbrush and gently clean each circuit board thoroughly. When I mean thoroughly, it does not mean very hard. Be careful, as these are delicate objects and need to be handled softly. So brush the boards enough until you remove all the rust created by the water spill. Let's dry the logic board with some silica gel. Silica gel are the small packets that ship along with your electronic components when you buy one. They absorb the moisture very quickly. You can also buy them on eBay, but you will get very less quantity at higher price. So I chose to use Catspill. It has all the same properties of a silica gel, but it is also very cheap. I bought mine from Amazon.in. I have shared the link in the description below. Once you keep the alcohol cleaned logic board in Catspill, it absorbs all the moisture. Alcohol already evaporates very fast, so keeping it along with the cat spill speeds up the process. This way you can check if you have properly cleaned all the components. In my case, after drying it once, I realized it needed more cleaning, so went ahead and gave few more brush strokes with isopropyl alcohol. After cleaning every component, it is the moment of truth. Time to put everything back. If you were like me, you would have taken video of the entire dismantling process, so you know which screw goes where. But don't worry, MacBook Pro has very few components and it's easy to put it back. Try a dry fit test where you attach all the components, close the back cover and boot it up. 95% of the time, this should work. By this time, when you hear the Apple sound of boot up, you should feel a great relief. I was so happy to hear it. If it still doesn't work, then most probably the logic board is toast. But if it does, which most probably it will, then follow the next steps. When you remove the heatsink and the fan, you must have rid the thermal paste. So buy a non-conductive, non-corrosive thermal paste with low thermal resistance. I bought mine from Cooler Master, a brand very well known for its processor cooling solutions. It's a bit costly but has all the properties of a thermal paste. The point to remember while applying thermal paste is to apply the thinnest layer. It helps to close all the air pockets between the two heat conducting surfaces. So if you apply more, it means that you are actually not helping the heat transfer process. But I actually applied a little more, so don't follow me. My Mac had the entire Wi-Fi capability lost, but I was able to use a Wi-Fi dongle and get connected to the internet. Click here on the screen to read more about it. I have written a detailed blog post on it. I hope this video was useful. Please share it with anyone who might be in a similar situation. You might never know who will actually need it, so keep sharing. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you actually enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up in the like button and do follow me on Twitter to see my next project. Until next time, happy learning!